Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Broken Crayons. Today, I'm here with an absolute internet legend. He's a hilarious guy. I've done his podcast before, No Chaser Gang. I haven't done other ones because we don't be eating this shit. You know what I'm saying? We bad bitches, we don't eat for real. Not anymore. We got skinny, took the BBLs out. But our guest today, the absolutely hilarious Tim Chantarangsu.
Wow. Hey. What's up, man?
What's up, gang? Good to see you again. Good to see you again.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate you.
Of course. Happy to have you, man. We've talked before. You showed me some of your drawings.
Randomly.
Yeah.
I think I saw that you just posted something. And I was like, ooh, I used to draw.
Yeah. I was like, actually, this is when I was in 8th grade, I drew this photo of Goku, and I think you would really enjoy this.
I mean, we all drew some Dragon Ball characters.
We all did.
I dropped out of art school and shit.
Did you really?
Yeah. I was going to Cal State Long Beach for a while. Originally communications, and I switched to art.
Yeah.
But you know what art school teaches you though? You're not as good as you thought.
Yeah.
Because I was really good when no one else in my class was like the artist.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I was in class with a whole bunch of artists. I'm like, wow, I'm kind of whack at this. But I'm good at what I do. You know what I'm saying? But when I was forced to do other things that the professors needed me to do, I was like, maybe not.
They wanted you to do like conceptual, like, oh yeah, this is your portfolio pieces. We want you to do, mastering these things. Yeah, it's a lot. I will say art school made me better. Art school made me better, but I definitely will say I was not doing what a lot of other ones were doing. I was like, oh, y'all really, oh, you're really gonna do this.
I think that's the key.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you what art school did for me. It kind of messed up my joy for art.
Really?
I'm not gonna lie, because when I like to do my own shit, I was having a great time. But when you get into the mindset of I need to do what my professor likes till I can get an A, it's not fun anymore.
Yeah.
And after I dropped out, I didn't even think I really even did anything arty for years. Yeah.
Well, let me tell you something. This is not that. So you get to do exactly what you want to do.
Let's get it. And you got my salt and vinegar chips.
I sure did. Bro. I stopped 2 places. Yeah. Wow. I was wondering what you was doing.
Get it right on the
I thought you were trying to get that cool air. That cool soft vinegar air. Smell like the ocean, huh? That shit smell like Long Beach. Don't spill it.
All right.
For a second, I was really confused. You said ASMR, but I was like, what's he doing? And then I was also nervous too, because I had that in the car. And I was like, if that spilled on you and the mic, that would have been exactly. I'm like, we got to run this back. We have to start this over.
What are we doing?
So our concept today, because both of us were doodlers, I want this thing to just be the type of shit that you would draw in 8th grade on your worksheet. We're just going
on the side of your notes.
On the side of your notes, draw some eyes, draw the S.
Hell yeah. The S.
You know what I mean? You know that
yeah.
So I have so many different things around here. Crayons, paint, whatever it is you want to use, oil pastels. I love these markers. I'm probably gonna, these ones are a lot of fun, so I'm gonna probably go in with these. This one's dead, but
so do we like take turns?
Yeah, no, we just draw while we
just
talk.
draw.
Yeah, we just draw while we talk.
Cool.
Yeah, and then halfway through we flip it, and then we can draw on top of what the person did. We can fill up the canvas. Cool goes, we just fill it up.
Okay, bet.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
Yeah, we're just doodling this shit.
So we just go?
You just go.
Tight.
Yeah, buddy. Okay. Yeah, there's pencils, pens, whatever it is that you need. We got it.
Fun.
But can I tell you something?
Please.
I remember like when I was younger, like obviously I'm sure you've gotten this for many people. Those ones are white, unless you know now. But they look cool. They look cool. I think that one also might be white. You want a brush tip? No one. There's more if you need. There's more in here also.
Ooh. Oh, okay. Cool. Fun.
There you go. Loud. But I remember like watching you obviously with my cousins growing up because I'm Asian, bro. I'm sure you've gotten this a lot. I'm sure your whole life you're like, oh yeah.
It's still nice. It's still nice. Yeah.
But it was funny too because you were part of the Asian invasion.
Early YouTube.
Early YouTube shit.
Yeah.
Did you ever do a video where you was singing with a ukulele? Because you know exactly what
I'm pretty Filipino adjacent.
Yeah.
But I was never that Filipino.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's like you go to but for sure, look, after the YouTube shows, you go to like the after party.
Yeah.
And no matter how lit it is, someone is gonna pop out. It's like the Filipinos got ukuleles in their back pocket, bro. Someone is gonna whip that shit out.
Dude, because it's that particular type, that era, everybody was like the nice guys, finish last, that whole era.
Yeah.
I remember I was in middle school and like we'd always be, that was quick. We about to talk on this. Okay. But like that whole era of YouTube, I remember was just so like I remember I wanted to be I want to be a hip hop Asian so bad. I wanted to be like America's Best Dance Crew.
Well, what stopped you?
I realized I couldn't dance and I couldn't sing. And I was like, oh yeah, this is not meant for me. This is not meant for me.
Wait, where did you grow up?
I grew up in Houston.
Houston. A lot of Asians out there.
A lot of those. It's the real like hip hop Vietnamese Asians. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every city has their own hip hop Asian.
Yeah.
You know, we had the Vietnamese, Chinese. I mean, not because there were Filipinos, but it wasn't like how it is out here.
So did you grow up in were there a lot of Asians in your area?
Yes. Okay, yes. Yeah. Because I went to like a gifted and talented middle school, and so it was all of the, all them kids. But my sister, my older brother have Vietnamese. And I got Korean cousins.
Yeah, I think I forget that you're Asian, and then I'll see you whipping up all this like fire Asian food on your Instagram.
Yeah.
And then at first I go, oh, she really likes Asian. I was like, oh, and then I remember, oh,
she's one of us.
One of us. Yeah.
Dude, because people like Asians get more Asian cred than I do, which makes sense. I'm not gonna lie.
How so?
Well, when we think about the colorism and all the other stuff within the Asian community, Asians getting more of that credit.
Oh.
And also too, it's because they don't have the black. They just have the Asian and then the white. So they're gonna cling on to the Asian. I got choices here. I got options.
And plus, you can, as far as auditions, you could like play everything.
Yeah, I could. I low-key could. People keep saying that though, but I don't know how comfortable I'd feel if someone's like, "Hey, we want you to play like an Arabic lady," or they're like, "Ooh, we want you to be Malaysian. We want you to be,
Would you if they were like, "Yo, we want you to be like a Latina or something," would you go for it or not?
I mean, I'll tell you what. That's the one thing I feel like because being Filipino, you kind of
it's in there.
It's in there.
Yes.
You know. But I'm also technically Chinese descent Filipino.
Oh.
I'm not even like Latina.
Chinese descent Filipino?
Yeah, because there's Chinese descent and then there's Spanish descent.
Really?
Yeah.
You teach me things.
Yeah, boy. Yeah. Well, it's even like, because my grandma's Visayan. But
what's that?
Visayan? It's like a different... I thought you would know.
No.
You don't... Oh, yeah, that's not your...
Tell me.
Yeah. So there's Visayans. There are my grandma's from Cebu. I'm trying to figure out all the different ones, but they all have different dialects in the Philippines. It's like 1,000 islands. You know what I mean?
That's facts. I mean, I've only heard like a couple dialects. I didn't even know it was like that.
Oh yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. That's why you have so many different types, because you're like, oh, we got some real, like, you be someone like, oh, you Mexican? Nah, I'm Filipino. And then you meet somebody like, oh, you Chinese? Nah, I'm Filipino.
Yeah, because you never know. Because sometimes you think like, oh, everyone thinks that Filipinos are just like the more tan skin looking Philippine Asians.
Yeah.
But then you'll see somebody that looks straight just like, I don't know, like Chinese. And they're like, oh, no, I'm Filipino.
Exactly. And then there's actually black Chinese people.
Black Chinese?
Like genuinely black.
Oh, like black people like that are black but are in China.
No.
What do you mean?
Like Chinese people that are born with black skin and hair.
I've seen this.
Yeah. Just because it's the sun.
Yeah.
The sun gon' let me tell you something, the sun gon' sun.
I mean, not gonna lie, when I was a little kid, being in Thailand, I definitely, because the sun's in Thailand as well.
It sure does.
And I remember being in Thailand and thinking I was seeing black people, and then you come around the front of the motorcycle and they're like, oh no, that is just another Thai person.
It's just a black ass Thai person.
Exactly.
You grew up in Thailand?
No, I grew up in LA.
Okay.
But
because I was gonna say you don't got that vibe at all. You've been here.
Yeah, I've been here. I mean,
What's up?
I've been here. But I've been to Thailand a few times, like when I was 4, when I was 8, when I was 14, and then couple times as an adult.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all my cousins are out there, my aunties and uncles.
Got you.
Yeah.
How you feel about this season of White Lotus? You watch it?
You know what? I haven't watched any White Lotus.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Bruh.
And I heard it's a great show.
Yeah.
I just haven't watched.
Yeah.
And then everybody was tagging me when it was time, they were like, yo, they're shooting a new season in Thailand with Lisa. And I was definitely hyped about that. I just haven't really had time. You know, like babies. It's hard to get into a new show.
Oh yeah, especially a murder show.
Yeah. Oh, murder. Oh, hello. Spoiler alert.
That's the whole point of the show.
Oh.
Yeah. Hello, people. No, it's the whole point of the show is like a murder mystery. It's supposed to you figure out somebody dies the first episode, and then every single episode or every season takes place at a White Lotus.
Oh, which one of their resorts is like a chain.
Yeah. It's based on what's the White Lotus based on? What resort is it based on? Y'all be doing shit. No, what's the resort that is based on? The famous yeah, that's what I'm asking. God damn. It's the Four Seasons. Four Seasons. Thank you, Aha. Thank you, Jimmy.
Have you been to Thailand?
No, but I want to so bad.
You should go. Thailand is so lit. I be telling everybody they really just
I'm not gonna lie, you are getting some quality crunches. Like I will say this, if it is picking up on the mic the way we want it to, the crunches are. It's the way you eat, like I feel like how your kids probably eat. The way you eat that very like this, like with the hands out, like you take a bite, just
trying to make sure you get that crunch. What's over here?
These are oil pastels.
Cool.
Get in there. I'm just doodling, bro.
Same.
I'm just doodling.
Same. I'm just going where my heart takes me.
Yeah, but I do want to eat some mangoes in Thailand. Because I actually never had mango sticky rice.
Ever.
Ever. I've just never had it.
But there's such good Thai food out here.
I know. I mean, what's your as a Thai person?
Yeah.
What's your order?
Let me tell you, there are. Okay, so I'll tell you like the basic. Which is it's okay.
Okay.
You know, people normally go for like pad thai, which is like our staple. Everybody knows what pad thai is.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
For me though, once you like pad thai is like the just like if you go to a Mexican spot and get some tacos, which is fine. Tacos are great.
Yeah.
But if you really want to eat some Thai, things will get a little spicier, of course.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite. Do you like spicy food?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
So my favorite is it's something called grapao.
Yeah.
And have you had?
I have. I've tried it before. It was good. Pretty good.
Yes. So it's like
it is kind of spicy.
It can be spicy. It's like on a English menu, it'll say like spicy basil beef or something like that. If you get it with beef, you get the fried egg on top. Let's bust it open. Let it bust over everything.
You can do it like that with the fried egg?
Yeah. That's like the way to do it. Most restaurants would even be like, yo, this comes with a fried egg because it's like you gotta do it.
I feel like I haven't had it with the egg.
Oh,
that's crazy, bro.
You gotta do it with the egg.
Yeah, I'm getting that out. We gonna get a little eggy in there. Shit.
And then so I get the kapow with the fried egg, and I get something called it's a thing with Chinese broccoli. They mix it with some like fried pork belly, super fire.
When fried pork belly is done right, when you render that fat, oh my god, oh my god.
So that's bomb. And then a lot of people's go-to Thai soup is called tom yum, which is like a hot sour situation.
Mm-hmm.
But I like to tell people that instead of the tom yum, get the tom kha, which is like a coconut base.
I made some.
Did you?
I made some, bro. I was watching White Lotus and I was like, and I seen this on TikTok, they were talking about it, and I was like, let me make this, and I made it at home, bruh.
Bomb.
Oh my god.
I bet.
My god.
I bet you followed like an online recipe.
Yeah. Also, look, legendary.
It's like a go. You got to do it. You know what? Let me do one of these.
Yeah.
Let me do one of these. Hold on a second. Remember this shit right here. fucked it up.
What is it?
You're supposed to be able to make this without lifting your
Oh, this thing?
No. Like make this exact shape, but without lifting up your
See,
whatever.
this is before phones. This is
100%.
this is a before phones.
At my babysitter's house once again. Here we go. Bang.
Okay.
So the goal is to make this without lifting up the thing.
I mean, I feel like that's. Let me try. Yeah, give me the purple one. The purple one. Yeah. So wait. So I make the house, and I just can't lift it.
The house with the triangle on top with the X, but you can't lift the thing.
Oh.
And you can't overlap.
Oh.
Yeah, it's one stroke per one move.
And you can't overlap?
Yeah.
But you overlapped right here.
No, I'm saying you can't like do double lines.
Oh, you can't go back over the line.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I could do that. Let me try. Oh,
No,
I lifted. Okay, that's way harder than I thought. That's way harder than I thought. I was like, you're like, oh yeah, I can do this. I'm like, anybody can do that. Anybody can do that. That
was just bored kids.
No, that is some real. It's like, all right. So what we gonna do is, you gotta lift, but you can't do that.
Do you have siblings?
I do. I have 3. I have 1 younger, 2 older. Older brother, older sister, younger brother.
Yeah, I was the only child, so.
Oh, so you was just making.
That's why I started drawing. I used to, I never had like imaginary friends, but I was always. I watched a lot of TV.
Yeah.
Drawing all the time.
What we aside from we talk about a little bit before camera, we talk about drawing Dragon Ball Z. But like, what else were you like that she was drawing?
Ninja Turtles is my shit. Still my shit to this day. I love Ninja Turtles. I think one of my older cousins.
Can you draw one from memory?
Yeah.
All right, I'll draw one. You draw one from memory.
Let's do it. One of my older cousins bought.
I don't know if you want
gave me some crayons.
Yeah.
Brought me the original like.
Some of them are broken.
It's all good.
Yeah. Well, no, I did, and I had to break some because for the promo shoot, because I was like, ooh, we should have a couple broken crayons on the table because the show's called Broken Crayons. Fire. And I hate breaking crayons. Oh. So I was pretty upset.
That's like just something you just don't like that.
Yeah, that's the top of the head, huh?
Yeah.
That's the top of the head. The little tip, top.
The little tip.
You're doing
just a tip.
You're doing Donatello, not Donatello, Michelangelo.
Wow.
I'm so sorry. I know what I just did, but you know who the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The orange. Now it's crazy. I'm gonna do. I always like Raphael.
Oh, you know what? I used to like Raphael too. I always kind of thought I was Raphael in my head.
Really?
But then I realized I'm like,
you're Michelangelo.
No, I'm too happy.
Yeah, you're Michelangelo.
Yeah, I am Michelangelo.
You're Mikey.
Just unserious, always trying to have a good time, goofy.
Yeah.
But
I'm like a Donatello.
Little nerd.
Yeah, like a nerdy one. Handles things. But I realized I think I talked about this before. I was like, yo, I always had a crush on Raphael.
Did you?
That was my cartoon crush,
so
boy.
You like bad boys. Huh?
Yeah, I
do.
do.
Like a twisted.
Not twisted.
You got some problems.
I love it.
You like a man with some issues.
Not really. I just like he was just so fine. It's like he's like a hood dude. You know what I'm saying? Like that hood dude hit little forks and shit. Like I'm like got them little fork things. I don't even know what the they called.
Size.
Those aren't sides.
Those are sides.
No, they're not. A side is the long thing with the on the end. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
That's a side.
No, that is called a side. His shits were called sides.
The forks?
Yes.
The skewers?
The skewers. The forks.
It was a 3-prong.
I know.
They're like mini menorahs.
Tritons.
That's basically what they were.
No, this shit is that shit is man, I don't know.
Yeah, wait, what are the forks that Raphael holds?
No,
what are they called?
They're called sides.
There are no sides?
Yes, fool.
You gotta show me how to spell though. That's crazy. Also, wait, before you type it, look at all the things. Yakub, donut, buff kangaroo, flow rider, hairline, testosterone. Air Force One.
Who was that episode?
It was, I don't even remember. Yeah. Oh, I think it was Mandel. who was doing all that. But
they're supposed to be doing a more adult teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie soon. Like, yeah. So
I'm trying to be April anyway now. Right?
Get your little undies ready for that.
Yeah, bro. Because Raphael in that one, bro, I'm trying to see some.
Because the OG comics are like violent, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
that's what I got put onto originally. My cousin bought me the original graphic novel, That's why.
Oh, and they were like violent like that?
Yeah, violent like that. It was all black and white. Everybody had red. It wasn't different colors. Everybody had red.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that kid friendly. They really went with that kid friendly.
I mean, I still like that too, but you know.
Well, I'm gonna make this one. We're gonna make him into Leonardo because Leonardo is the leader. But wait, so you was always like super dirty.
Dirty?
Nerdy.
You know, I mean,
dirty?
It would depend on your definition, because I definitely was like, I used to draw all the time. I mean, I did musical theater in high school.
Did you really?
Yeah. I was in musicals and vice president drama club.
Well, okay, this does make sense. So it does make sense. It does make sense. However, who did you play in musical theater? Who were you playing?
Well, we did Oklahoma sophomore year. I was Allie Hackham was the character. In Oklahoma.
Okay.
If you've ever seen Oklahoma.
Yep. There's always also one Asian kid in the theater troupe.
Usually, sometimes.
There's always at least one.
But you know what it was too? Like, the thing about it is, at Paramount, the high school I went to, the theater kid, we weren't like necessarily nerds, because there was no hierarchy, because the jocks weren't cool either, because their teams were trash. So it was like, oh man, he's a star football player.
Yeah.
The teams were all trash.
It's like Pitch Perfect.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So I was still, quote unquote cool kid, even though I was in theater. And I was, I was prom king.
Were you? I was prom queen.
Were you?
Hi, buddy. Yeah.
Look at that.
You know what I'm saying? We was meant to draw turtles today.
Wow, look at us. Popular nerds. You know what I'm
saying? It really was that though. I got it because I had a glow up.
Oh, did you?
I had like a little like high school movie glow up.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I had
You came back one summer and they were like, look at Maddie. She took the glasses off and
exactly
kind of fun. She grew some titties and that.
No, titties were always there. Titties were always there. I got confident. I didn't know how to have titties confidently. That's what happened. Is I got these when I was 11.
Oh word.
Dude, I've been doing this bit on stage where I say, I used to hate these things. I got when I was 11 years old. I was hated them pedophiles.
Oh, she's not looking skinny enough.
Yeah, right, exactly. It's like, I think they prefer when you have nothing at all, actually.
So wait, what made you, what happened during the glow up that gave you your boost of confidence?
I lost some weight.
Okay.
Lost some weight, and then I got contacts, and I cut my hair.
Oh.
Did a whole,
Dang, let me see. Do you have pictures of before the...
You know what's funny? I do somewhere, but I deleted my Facebook. But I was like a little like emo kid. I was like nerdy emo kid. I would go to anime conventions. I was cosplaying. Like, I think we talked about this, I think, a little bit. Yeah, we be talking about it. We be fucking going, bro. But
I'm gonna pivot. I'm gonna make this Raphael actually, because this red, this what I thought was orange is looking more red.
Yeah, that's a scarlet.
Yeah, it is like a scarlet.
Scarlet. Does it say scarlet or is it blood orange?
Scarlet.
Yup, I knew it.
Escarlata.
It's Scarletta.
Escarlata.
But I thought you were saying pivot conversation. I was like, yeah, what you want to talk about, Tim? What you want to talk about?
Just blow up.
Yeah, I'll go. I was prom king. I was prom king too. Where I go? I went in where I go to school.
Yeah, I was gonna, but then you know what? Then I realized it doesn't matter. I don't know any schools in Houston.
Yeah.
Irrelevant.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah. I mean, maybe the people back home.
Do you miss food from Houston?
Yes.
What do you miss the most?
Bro, I miss a lot of things.
Yeah.
I miss Buc-ee's. I miss Whataburger. I miss Papacitos.
Oh, you miss Whataburger, right?
Bro, I miss Whataburger. I can't eat every day, but god damn it, that spicy ketchup.
I tell you, this might just be because I'm not from there, because, I know, like, I'm very biased towards in and out, of course. I'm an LA boy.
Yeah.
But I just haven't had a good Whataburger experience yet. But also, I'll tell people that, like, when they come out here, I'm like, y'all not ordering right. And then, what is your Whataburger order? Like, because I was just like, just give me the regular shit. And people are like, nah, you should have got it on this. You should have had it with this.
I see. I mean, what did you order last time?
I don't remember. It's probably just a regular burger.
Oh, okay. I mean, the burgers are good, but if you really want the Whataburger experience, there's 3 things that you can get.
Okay.
You can get the patty melt. So they give you the Texas toast with the burger patty.
Okay.
All the shit on it, super good.
Okay.
You can also get their chicken tenders are really good because they come with white gravy.
Okay, I like white
They
gravy.
come with white gravy. Or you get a honey butter chicken biscuit.
Honey butter chicken biscuit sounds great.
Yep, you get that, but you can only get that from 11 to 11 because it's on the breakfast menu.
Oh, interesting.
But what's great about that is that, let's say it's late night, because Whataburger is 24 hours.
Okay.
It's late night. You're like, bro, I need something to soak up all this liquor.
Yeah.
Let me get me a honey butter chicken biscuit.
Okay.
Get you that. You gonna make it through the night.
You know what?
You'll be able to make it home.
Okay, I need to make my way back to Texas because I just didn't do it right the first time.
Yeah, dog.
Well, how do you feel about In-N-Out?
I do like In-N-Out.
Okay, good.
I do like In-N-Out. I'm not one of those people that's gonna like, oh, In-N-Out trash. I don't think it's trash.
Okay, good.
I do think that like,
walked out.
oh, well, in that case, no, but I do think I do like it. I think they have really great burgers.
Mm-hmm.
Burgers are really good. They taste really fresh most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing is I get the fry slander. I get it. However, you gotta get the animal fries, bro.
You gotta do the animal style fries, and people will say, no, you gotta add too much to make them good. But look, man, here's the thing. This might be an LA bias, but I like In-N-Out fries, okay?
Okay.
I feel like it just tastes like you're eating a freshly cut crop of potato. You feel me?
It does taste like, oh, I'm eating, these are real ingredients.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, I don't know. A lot of people don't do that. I feel like you got some In-N-Out fries, you will keep going back to them in the box. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. You can also do like a get them medium light well situation that people with
Like you cook it a little harder.
Yeah, they come a little crispier.
Yeah.
And that's a solid situation.
Well, because when you eat a fry, right? When you think about like the noise when you eat a French fry, right?
Yeah.
Like you want to hear that. Like you don't want to hear the like. You know, I want to hear like.
I like the salty fry too. Not gonna lie.
Hey, pause.
Hey, don't pause. We don't pause out here. I own all my innuendo. Okay. Fuck that shit.
Like
Yeah, Texas is a good time. I'll tell you, like probably one of my favorite strip club meals I ever had was at a strip club in Houston. Some of the best wings I've ever had, probably.
You know what's funny? I was talking to my friend recently about men that are like, oh yeah, I go to the strip clubs for the wings. Y'all are lying, bro. These are lies.
Like I wouldn't say I go specifically for the wings.
I mean, here's the thing. I would, because I've heard I still have yet to have strip club wings.
Ever?
Ever. When I go, and I'm gonna go when I got my own money.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna throw my own money.
You don't want to throw some random boys' money?
No, I love throwing random boys' money.
I mean,
My favorite thing to do is throw somebody else's money. However, when I go to Houston, I'm gonna go with my money.
Okay.
My money.
Yeah.
And I'm like, on me.
Hell yeah.
But I'm not gonna let anybody else throw my money. I'll throw my own. Maybe.
As you should.
But we'll see where I'm at. Who knows? Maybe I'll be at a point in my career.
Speaking of your career,
okay.
Tell me about this hentai convention. I'm so curious.
Bruh.
Okay? Because I've been to anime conventions.
Yeah.
I watched some hentai. It's not my go-to,
Mm-hmm.
but I've seen, all right? So tell me, what is the experience, please?
Dog. Okay. So first off, doing stand-up at an anime convention in general, so much fun. Because they listen. Any reference that you pull out, they're going to lose their minds, right? Like, you know, because we met when my little anime voice joke went viral.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why I had you come on podcast.
Yeah.
Because I was like, she's funny. Come on my yeah.
Hell yeah. So I did.
I'll pause that one.
Yeah, because he's got a wife
Exactly.
who he loves very much. Very
like
much.
the gay let it fly.
Yeah.
But the inappropriate with other women, we can pause that.
Yeah. Shout out to commitment. Shout out to that.
It ain't bad.
But I was able to do that joke and they're losing their minds. I can pull out the references. I can say, ooh, I'm doing the Dio voice, and they know who Dio is. I can say, oh, my Shinderu, and then they lose their fucking minds. And they're like, they know what this means.
Right.
And so that was great, just doing stand-up there in general. However, the hentai aspect, you can say whatever you want. You could say, every nasty joke I had, I was pulling out there losing their minds, is gooner here, gooner there, gooners everywhere. There was a gooning simulator. Shout out to them. Because I joked about it while I was up there because I didn't get to do it, but I wanted to try it. Because it was basically like a headset VR gooning simulator. And they said that, and I basically was like, yo, shout out to da-da-da. And I said on stage.
What the fuck? How do you what's a gooner simulator? I'm familiar with what a gooner is.
Yeah.
But what do you simulate?
I mean, what do you think? I don't know. I didn't get to do it. I don't know yet, and I'm gonna do it. Shout out to them. But they had it, and I basically mentioned it while I was up there. But it's all like super supportive people,
Right.
That are like, they don't kink shame, they don't do no type of shaming or nothing. They're all just like supportive and having a good time. And so I was joking about it, and afterwards, like, thank you so much for mentioning our Gooning simulator. And I was just like, oh, thank you.
Damn.
It's just like a bunch of just like neurodivergent freaks, bro. And it's great. I felt so at home. I was like, hey, yo, this is amazing.
That's fire.
It was a good
I
time.
want to hit an anime or like hentai
Yeah.
specifically.
Well, that one, like, I'm sure if you wanted to go, but like, it definitely was like, there were titties everywhere.
Draw some
There was, draw some titties.
Talking about it.
Draw some titties. Those are pretty good.
Thank you.
Those are nice.
Thank you. I like those titties.
That's a good titty.
I had to. I was trying to tell my homegirl that like
You did that so quick too.
I draw a lot of that
Oh,
when I'm just like chilling.
yeah.
I had to tell my homegirl.
You're like, honey, look.
Hey, baby girl, look, no, that little kitty you're drawing. Look at this. I was telling my homegirl that like, and I've always talked about this with the homies that sometimes a coochie when you draw it looks like a bird's footsteps, and she didn't know what I meant until I drew it out for her. Let me show you. So check this out.
Wait. Go.
Now look. Now here, I'm gonna have. See, here's a bird footstep. Right?
Yeah. Oh.
And then.
Yep.
Bang. Bird. Bang. There you go. If you see that,
When you said a bird footstep, I'm like, the f you talking about? In my head, I'm thinking of like dinosaur fossils. I was thinking, oh, you drew the wow, that's a real.
Yeah.
That's a real Gucci. Yeah. That's a real doodle. Yeah.
But then also, hold on a second. Or maybe it's just a little piece of bird.
I'm trying to see where you're going with this.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
How you gonna turn it back into a bird? Nah, bro, that's not a bird. That's a.
There you go.
Oh,
Now it's a bird.
And he looked like he's sitting on a. He looked like he's sitting on something. Like he got his foot in a little something.
Bang.
Like he's sitting on a post.
Yeah. He's just
Wow,
enjoying
bird, or who knows?
The end.
Who knows?
To be continued.
I'll tell you what. I see where you went with that. Yeah, I get it. All right, Tim.
You know.
Yeah. But yeah, so.
Well, I was also gonna say, I feel like a bad Asian. I haven't watched a whole lot of anime in my life.
You're not a bad Asian for that. Don't let the internet try to shame you into being more Asian than.
It's what they do.
Yeah, I mean they do that with everything though. They're like, oh, you ain't black enough. You ain't this enough. You ain't this enough. You ain't this enough. This marker feels so good. I'm finna draw.
Ooh.
Yeah, go ahead. Give it a gander. Give that gander. I was gonna do some white stuff over here.
Let me ask you this: so how long you been doing stand up for now?
I am now 3. I'm 3 years now.
3 years. That's
3 years.
Wow.
Yeah, you met me at 1.5. Yeah.
Really?
No, I was like, no, you met me at 1.
That's when that clip went viral?
Yeah, I was 1 year to stand up.
Dang.
Yeah. And now it's like, that looks great. I like the colors. I like the 3D, the 3D thing you do. But yeah, no, now I'm 3.
How's that going for you?
Dog, when I tell you, it's just like, I feel like I can actually get up there and know I'm finna kill.
That's tight.
Even if I'm bombing, I know I'm gonna have fun.
Yeah.
Because it's like, if you have fun, you really can't lose.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And so I'm like, it's pretty cool being able to be like, oh yeah, like I have the confidence to know that I can take something and turn it around and be able to like make it. I feel like way more funny just as a person, just because I don't care. Like going viral, I will say, like when the first one happened, everyone was real nice. Second one, the second wave with the little autistic baddie joke, people were very mean. People were very mean.
They were probably just mad they had like an autistic cousin or some shit.
Yeah, like this don't drool. And the gag is, yes, I do. No, I'm playing.
Wait, she's gagging.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah. No, actually, I talked about this. I don't know if I talked about this on Twitch. I always had big lips, like even as a baby. And
Really?
I wouldn't be able to hold my lips up a little bit. And so I would just, there you go. And so I would drool a lot. And so my mom's nickname for me was the Slobster Mobster.
Oh, God.
And so I said that on Twitch, and everyone was just like,
yeah.
I'm like, name still rings true. Name still rings true.
Hey, man.
But
let them know.
Let them.
The Slobster Mobster.
Slobster fucking lobster. But yeah, dog. I don't know. Like stand up is just I love it so much. I really, really do.
You know, I started dabbling a bit.
Yeah, that's where you started doing it. You get her hair armpits?
Yeah.
I like this. These some real free flowing. These some real hair
Hey, you know.
Listen, I love this. You ever heard of Harry music?
Harry music. Oh, HPM.
HPM?
What's that?
And like Alexander O'Neal, Erykah Badu, a little bit of like like Harry pussy music, just real
like she might be a little musty,
but like
has a great spirit.
Exactly. And one thing she's definitely has is great spirit. Great spirit. But the music that is for like, ooh, that's her. Yeah. Anyways, that's what that reminded me of. But stand up for you.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've been dabbling. The homies, like some of my close homies, really started like getting into it, doing shows and taking it seriously. And so they would offer me like, "Yo, you want to pull up? And you know, I'm doing a show. You want to do a little set with us or whatever?" And you know, I wasn't trying to do it for a long time because I really respect stand up so much, and I didn't want to be somebody that like. I felt like people were watching just because I had like a social media following or whatever. Like I really wanted to, if I did it, I wanted to take it seriously. You know what I'm saying? And like really commit time to like writing and getting good at it. And everything. But then, you know, I was like, all right, let me use the homies show to just kind of like try some shit out, you know, try some jokes and work it out a little bit. Yeah. And you know what? It was a good time. And
I feel you'd be really good at it. Like if you could really do it. You're funny as
well, thank you. You know, the blessing was I liked when we actually did it because we had a couple shows in Vegas. And I liked when we actually didn't sell out. And it was, you know, because then they're kind of like, hey, we got free stand-up shows and people like, or whatever shows, people come in. And I liked when I knew people weren't my audience. Yeah. And then I was still making them laugh. You know what I'm saying? That was like a fun challenge for me because that's what I really wanted to. I wanted to make sure people weren't just laughing because of the social media aspect, right? Yep. So it was fun, but I don't know if I like necessarily loved it. Yeah. Enough to be like, I'm gonna commit. Yeah. Because like I said, I would want to take it seriously. You know what I'm saying? I respect it. You know what I mean? So you know, I dabble. Yeah. I dabble. Oh, this is like a big bag. This one's like, yo, I got a big bag for you to come to Seattle do some stand up. Okay, yeah, I'm with it. But right now, I'm just trying to just do what I'm doing, you know? Yeah. I don't blame you, man. Because I just think as stand-up, like, you really have to, like, love it. Like, you really, really have to, like, want to do that. Like, if you're going to do it. Because if you don't love it, if you don't want to do it, there's really, you're going to hate it. You're like, what the f am I doing? So if you weren't doing stand-up, what would you do?
I mean, right now, I'm not going to lie, like, this streaming is fun. Dude, I really, really enjoy it. It's a good time. But I mean, if I wasn't doing stand-up, before that, I was doing costume design, you know? Oh. And so
you've been about this cosplay life. Huh?
Oh, yeah, buddy. I'm drawing a duck point at a bunch of things. Look at all them tits.
I didn't know that you were, like, really about that life.
Oh, yeah, dog. I cosplay from 12 to 20.
How'd you get into that?
Bro. Well, my grandma was like a Renaissance fair lady.
Oh, really?
She was out there doing the things and she was dressing up and stuff. And I was getting into anime and I had this friend in like elementary school. No, we were in middle school. I think it was like, I think our first one we went to, we were at 6th grade. She was just like, yo, like, did you know that there's anime conventions that we can go and there's other people like us? And we can go there and dress up.
And we won't be judged.
And I remember just being like, we should go. And then she was like, all right, cool. My mom can take us. But her mom had to work that day. So we're in like the break room, just watching One Piece, working on a cosplay, just like, I'm so excited, dude. I'm just so excited. And so we're in there. We get there. When I tell you, it was like crazy. I seen like a Sailor Moon trying to park her car. There's like a Naruto like eating a corn dog in the thing. I'm just like, this is insane. This is insane. And so after that, I was like, yeah, dog, this is it. This is for me. This is for me. Because I could also be myself there. And like I couldn't be myself like my bold, loud, funny self like at school and because I was like, people don't really get me. But you
Yeah.
go here and like, bro, like you could talk all your shit, do all things, talk whatever, and it's just like it was cool. And
People
so
thought you were weird in school.
yeah, I mean, I was weird because I wasn't very good at being social. Like I would make friends and stuff, but I feel like I'd always say like one wrong thing and then fuck it all up. Like I kind of have a pattern in like even in my friendships now where like I'll like be friends with somebody and then I'll say something, I'll take it a little too far, and I'm like, oh damn.
You know what? So that's why I like to when I would meet new friends in school, I like to just throw it out there from the jump to see if they can handle it. You know, I remember like one of my closest friends in college, this girl Millie. First couple of days where I'm like, she might be cool. Yeah. Like we're just having like lunch, whatever we're doing, and I was like, man, you know what? We should move in together, just to see what she would say. And she started cracking up. I'm like, okay, she's cool. She knows I'm fucking around. She knows how to handle a joke. Because some people, you know, you think they're on your level, and then you say something, and then they turn around, and they're like, what the f*** this motherfucker's crazy. Yeah. So I like to just put it out there from the jump. I just any weird shit that comes to mind, I like to throw it out there because a lot of people can't handle it.
No, they can't. They really can't.
Because we're cool. Yeah, we're too cool for them.
That's right.
Maddi Mays.
That's right, Tim. That's right. I think you're onto something right now.
Would you ever go into like acting?
Dude, I would. I mean, like that thing is, I'm actually I started working out and I'm starting to take groundlings. Oh, wow. Because my goal is if they're like ever like, hey, Maddie, we really want you to be this thing. I want to look like Eva Mendes and Hitch, but with like the skills of like a Maya Rudolph. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be so prepared that when the call comes, they're like, all right, it's time. Go.
Look, man, that's the main motivation for me working out is also just for camera. Like, the health. I'm trying to just look good on camera.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, my cholesterol might be high. Who cares? I need to look good on camera. You know
they got them krapow.
That's all that matters.
Dude, you need to make like a Thai sexy red song. It's like krapow, pow, pow, like that. Damn, dog. So like, but you what? You want to flip? Oh yeah, we can flip. Sure. Yeah, we'll flip.
Okay.
Perfect. All right, cool. We'll flip. We'll draw on top of. Do you want to flip it like this, or you want to flip it like this?
Whatever you want to do, man.
Yeah. We'll.
It's your show.
I'm gonna color in your turtle.
Do it whatever you want.
Hell yeah.
Let's get it.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Feel free to fill. You got space over here, yeah? Because you're really filling this up.
I'm just doodling.
Oh, it's this lady. Oh wow. Yeah, from this angle, it's definitely like wow. But yeah, feel free to do whatever.
Oh, I will.
But.
All right.
What because you act. You act.
I try to do scripted stuff. I'm trying to write a movie and
really? I mean, I'm sure you don't want to talk about the premise and stuff, but if you want to, you should share.
I can talk about like you talking about what it's about. Yeah. So I got a couple podcasts, right?
Yep.
One of my podcasts that I do is with my boy David So. He's also like a foodie like me. And so we have a show called Dudes Behind the Foods because we used to do a travel food show together. Oh, we still do, but it was called Sin Foods, and it got picked up by Thrillist years ago, and then so they were able to pay to like take it to like we took it all over the country, going to food festivals and eating and drinking and talking. It was great, right? But then they kind of stopped doing shit. So I changed the title of the show and then just started filming it again. But anyways, our podcast is us. It was just us talking about like our food adventures and different weird cities we had been to and all the weird shit that happened. All that is irrelevant to what the movie's about.
I'm over like, yeah. And then what happened?
I'm writing basically like a road trip funny movie for me and him where we're brothers. Yeah. And without saying too much, like our family restaurant is up, and then we need to travel across country to save it in some way. I don't really care about it. He does care about it. Yeah. My main motive, my main inspiration behind it is like, you ever seen a Goofy movie? Yeah. So it's like
the blackest movie of all time.
Well, I mean, hey, that's my okay. And Doodling movie is kind of like, if we talk about plot points, it's what I'm modeling my movie after.
Oh,
and I was trying to do like a new Harold Kumar for this generation because I feel like we don't really have one.
We don't.
But then these fools just announced that they're doing a part 4. And I was like, come on, man. I was trying to.
But I mean, there's no new version of that.
Of anything.
You know what I'm saying? You can remake whatever you could have Fast and Furious number 55.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But there's no new version of that until there's a new version of that.
Yeah.
You know, because I will say people are going to have to be, you know, eventually write new shit. You know, so I say all power to you, bro. Keep fucking. That sounds dope.
Hey, man, writing a movie. It's I was just talking to someone about like, you know, the podcasting is great because it's like, you know, I can just yap away and pay the bills.
Yep.
And I can do that shit, go home and try to wry this movie. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, it's like very low lifts. I can just kind of do my thing and then I can use my brain power in between changing diapers to try and write a movie. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at right now. But I probably got like 20 pages left.
That's dope. And you're writing like how are you doing like an hour and a half? You doing
hour and 20, maybe.
Nice.
You know, just in that nice little comfy.
But that's perfect. Movies don't need to be 3 motherfucking hours.
I agree, especially a little comedy.
Yeah, bro. We don't need a Snyder cut of a.
Exactly.
We don't need that. No, but that's. I mean, that's the thing is that movies. I think for everybody that has the dream to do entertainment, movies is the goal. Movies and all that. Writing a thing. Everybody wants to write the thing that's gonna be like, okay, yeah, like this is gonna inspire somebody else down the line, you know.
And you know, it's been a struggle. People are like, yo, you should just use ChatGPT to like help you finish it. I don't want to.
No, don't.
Even like I know writer people who they might just use ChatGPT to give them a basic overall layout, and then they go in and tweak it,
or
and
like format.
But I really want to thug it out on my own.
Yeah, because
I also kind of like. I just want to.
Yeah.
You know?
You should though, because it's like we don't need this shit, bro. Like I'm very like I don't think I've ever used ChatGPT yet. I think I remember like I tried to like I've done the like filters. We're like, oh, let me see what I look like in the 80s. You know, we all did that when it was first coming out. Cause like, oh, let me just try this shit.
Yeah.
You know, but now I'm kind of like, I don't want to contribute to the AI thing because it's like, if you contribute to it, then it's just like, okay, yeah, if you feed it, that's how it gets stronger.
It's getting crazy out here.
It's like y'all ain't ever seen Age of Ultron. Like
I know. I mean, I 100%.
See that red pen over there.
Believe that, you know, we're gonna get to that point that the movies have been making movies about, you know?
Yeah, for sure. But that's kind of even to where I'm like, you know what? Like, let me just not contribute and just make sure I'm like, you know, because I've been writing a ton of stuff, writing a bunch of stuff. Like I have a dream. I have a couple movie dreams that I want to do, but I'll throw you in this one. I want to write a mixed family, like Blasian, like Thanksgiving movie.
Oh, tight, yeah.
Where it's like you have, you know, the same way because you have all the different like Thanksgiving clapbacks and stuff like that. But like with Blasian family, whereas you have the black side and you have the Asians, and then you also have like the kids going on their adventure, and then you have like the teenager, young adults going to the store, smoking. You have the aunties in the kitchen. One of them, there's like a new white girlfriend that got brought over, and now they're like testing her. Like, I want to write stuff that feels like the shit that like you grew up watching.
You know what's crazy is like years ago, I was having a meeting with somebody who is, I guess she's like considered a pretty, like she's somebody it'd be good to pitch things to. Okay. Yeah. And I was pitching just a little show about Asian guy dating a black girl, right? Yeah. And just the different like situations you would run into with family and food and the differences of that. And so we've drawn out this whole scenario, we're pitching this show, like, yeah, you know, like, you know, maybe she, you know, it's just when she comes and eats at home for the first time, and then you know, she's not familiar with what she's smelling, right?
Yeah.
But this was the first time.
Not familiar with what she's smelling. Bro, you pull out that fish sauce the first time?
Oh, the fish sauce is, even as a little kid, it's like, this is crazy, Mom. What are you doing?
It's right? Like bagoong in Philippines.
What was that?
Bagoong.
Oh, I love
the bagoong, however you say it. Bagoong.
I love that.
Bro, it tastes good, but it smells crazy.
I know.
But
I'm like I'm trying to pitch this show. And this was the first time where I felt like, oh, this white woman just did something crazy to me.
Oh no, what she said.
We're spitballing, right? We're going over the scenario. Oh yeah, maybe she, you she smells some crazy scents or whatever.
Yeah.
And then this woman, she goes, oh, yeah. And then she goes to the guy's house and they're like cooking dog or whatever. And I was like, She said it real casual. And I was like, yeah, okay.
Wait. In the production, in the network, bro.
Bro, can I get that darker?
Yeah.
I'm just having a little meeting. It was me, my partner that I was pitching with.
Yep.
And this white woman, but she was like a spicy white, maybe Greek or Italian or some shit.
That's still.
Yeah, and she's like, yeah. And then, they go home and, he's cooking dog or something. And I was like,
First off. Like, let's like. Yeah. And this was HBO. No,
this was a woman who was like, she's in it.
That's so, and that lady was Amy Schumer. No playing.
I know, right?
No, but that is absolutely bonkers to just say that and riff that, because like she was probably a dead ass too.
Dead ass.
Yeah,
like, we weren't like joking like homies with each other. This was our first meeting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That tripped me out.
Yeah, bro. I'd have lost my mother mind. I'd be like, excuse me, what?
I almost that was my first time experiencing anything like that in the room. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I didn't even know how to react.
Yeah.
And so she left the room. We went through the meeting, and me and my boy were like, what?
What did you wait. Yeah, dude, leaving a meeting like that too, because you gotta be like, because you're in there, you gotta keep your composure, because you're like, oh, professionalism. Because what year was this? What, like 2000? The teens?
Before 10. The babies, 2015. Yeah.
2015?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm surprised you didn't say more. That's crazy. Yeah, they didn't have no type of equity, nothing back then. They just were like letting people, 15 specifically, white people were comfortable saying the N-word again. They were. I was in high school. All the white people I knew was all the little white girls dating the African basketball players, like and just saying it.
You ever had anything in the industry? What's some crazy shit someone said to you? Whether you were like, I don't know, on set or behind the scenes of the Comedy Store. What's like a crazy thing someone said to you?
Dude.
You were like, what the
this is probably the craziest thing I've ever gotten.
Yeah.
So my ex had passed away, my ex-boyfriend before. I did comedy and passed away. And this other comic had said to me, bro, they said, you gonna have to exercise that before you start fucking again.
Woo!
And I was like, I'm finna go inside, bro. I was on the back patio, so I was like, wow. Yeah, I'm gonna go inside. That's crazy. That's crazy. That was like, and it was funny too, because he was basically saying like, oh yeah, like you're too fine to roast. You're too fine to roast. And I was kind of just like, nah, like throw some, say some. I can handle it. And he said that, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go inside. That's crazy. I was like, yeah, that's not even. Wow. You have to exercise that. I was like,
and that's crazy because how long had he passed before?
It had been like 2 years. Oh, years, but I will say though, in retrospect, pretty funny. Yeah, I can laugh. That's kind of funny. It's crazy, but it's pretty funny. Yeah. Looking back, I'm like, okay, that's a good joke. It's a great joke.
But also, it could go. It's crazy because it could go two ways. Like exercise is in like workout. And exercise is like demons. Yeah. As a woman in the industry, I'm sure people say some reckless things to you all the time.
Oh yeah, dude. I've had men come up to me saying crazy things, especially in comedy, because they're like, "Oh, she's a comedian. She can handle it. She can handle it." And it's just like, "Hey, bro, like it's still harassment."
I actually don't know you, sir.
Yeah, like this one guy was like following me around all night. He goes, "You're gonna be my future baby moms." I'm like, "Hey, that's not consensual, right?" This is, and I mean, and I am able to exist in comedy in a post Me Too era. I can't imagine what was like years ago. I will say there is a comedian who I really, really I grew up looking up to, who said something. It was very funny. Okay. But it was crazy.
It was crazy. Okay.
Because I said, he got off stage at the Laugh Factory, and I was like, oh, like great set. And he's like, oh, you too. I didn't go up.
That's hilarious.
It was really funny. That's why I was like, oh, you're funny for a reason. You're funny for a reason. But I definitely was like, oh, that's funny. That's funny. But if I was a sensitive lady, I'd be like, oh my God, I can't believe he would say that to me. But also it was a compliment too. Yeah. If he said, oh yeah, yeah, you could use an extra 10. But yeah, dog, it's wild. But I mean, like, you've been in the game for like a minute, man.
It's been a long time. Yeah, I got on YouTube back pretty much at its inception back in like 2006.
Dude.
2000.
It must have been different back then.
It was so different. I mean, when I started uploading on YouTube, no one was getting paid.
Yeah.
It was just
Y'all was just doing it for the love of the game.
For the love of the game,
for the love of it.
Fun of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and nothing was regulated. You feel me? You could see a video of kittens playing, and then you could literally see porn on YouTube.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. It was different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can watch on YouTube.
You literally could.
You could.
So I was just
You watch Bible Black in parts.
Bible Black. That's probably one of the only that I've seen because it's so like popular.
It's iconic. Iconic. Yeah. Boku no Pico.
Put me on game.
No, not Boku no Pico. Boku no Pico is crazy. But Kite is a really good one. That one's a really good one.
You need me right now.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know any of them.
Oh, that's okay. You're a father. It's okay.
No, I probably have more as a father.
You think? Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Everybody's tired.
Yeah.
And it's not even just on her. Like I'd be tired. Like sometimes it's easier to just.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. I can imagine too on the feminine end. She's probably just like, yeah, I'm gonna go do this real quick. Kids are asleep. I'm gonna go do that. You go do that over there.
Yeah, man. Like and people will always be like, how do you? Because I always joke about, right?
Yeah.
Like, how does your wife feel about you watching porn? Like, do you know how relieved my wife is? When I'm like, all right, babe, I'm just gonna handle it. She's like, thank God, good night. I'm exhausted.
I love that. And that's why you married her.
Exactly.
And that's why you married her.
She's actually she's probably one of the most understanding people I've ever met.
That's amazing.
Has just thinks about objectively from the perspective of other people. That's why we could even last as far as me being in this industry, because it's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and my old skits used to be kind of reckless. You know what I mean? So,
with De La Ghetto.
Yeah, the De La Ghetto days, because back in the early YouTube days, it was kind of let me come up with the craziest sketch concept I can think of.
Yep.
And then see where I could go with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I've definitely gone back and privated some things. And maybe in the current climate didn't age
You
well.
probably said some things you probably wasn't allowed to say.
Some of that here and there.
That's so funny. That's so funny. Hip hop Asians, man. No, but I mean, well, first off, I'm sure you've been asked this many times. Where did De La Ghetto come from?
Oh, well,
yeah.
De La Ghetto comes from a old episode of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
You told me, yep.
Mm-hmm. For those who don't know, there was an old episode of The Fresh Prince where where Will joins a poetry club to meet girls.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're say a poem, and he improvises a poem, and they're like, oh, what's the name of the poet? He says, Raphael de La Ghetto. You know what I'm saying? And I was a huge Fresh Prince fan growing up. I almost feel I always say I felt like Will Smith on The Fresh Prince was my older brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't have an older male figure to tell me how to talk to girls and be confident that. So
It's your only child.
because I'm one child.
Yep.
And all my cousins are way older than me. I never kicked it with them like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I really looked up to the Fresh Prince, you know, and my whole plan for my career and my life, I called it the Fresh Prince format. I was like, I'm gonna do everything Will Smith did: rap, TV, movies. You know, so
date a black lady. Watch her go bald. never have a weird thing. We're weird dalliances.
Eventually, slap Chris Rock.
Yo, exactly.
That's all on the agenda.
Side note: I did see a tweet that said, "Will seems so happy ever since he left Baldy."
You know what? Look, he's rapping again. It's it's not my favorite, but look, I'm glad he's happy.
You know, someone did say if you speed that song up or if you slow it down just a little bit, it's actually a hit.
It's a little better.
It's I'll play it for you. I'll play it for you. I can probably let me see if I can pull it up. But keep telling me. Keep telling me.
I one day I was freestyling on YouTube and I was like, yeah, blah blah blah, Timothy De La Ghetto, and it kind of stuck. So
yeah,
I kept using it.
It's a good name.
Thank you. And then I switched to the government back in 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because I was as I pictured myself in the future, accepting awards, and I was like, do I want to be using this silly YouTube name?
Yeah. It's how black comedians go blah blah blah, the comedian.
right. In my head, I was like, am I gonna do the Curtis, 50 Cent, Jackson?
Yeah.
Tim, De La Ghetto, Chantarangsu? But I was let me just cut it dry.
That is a mouthful.
It is. It's a lot.
De La Ghetto, Chantarangsu.
Just Chantarangsu was already a mouthful.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, so how did Wildin' Out start? Because I actually don't know this story for you.
Oh, Wildin' Out came about because, you know, I had always thought I would be good on Wildin' Out in the OG Wildin' Out days.
When it was real.
Just like early MTV, you know? And I was probably, I don't know how old I was when that was on TV, but I remember thinking like, oh, I would be good for this, right? And so when they brought it back, I'd already been kind of doing my thing on YouTube. And somebody was like, yo, Tim, Nick Cannon's bringing Wildin' Out back. You should audition. So I followed Nick Cannon on Twitter. And then he had tweeted, who's the funniest person online? Whoever gets the most retweets of hashtag Wildin' Out needs me, I'll audition personally. So I had my little minions retweet. And then someone DM'd me and they're like, yo, if you really want to audition, contact this person. And so I showed up, and it was literally a room as big as this. And it's like me, and then 5 other people, and Nick Cannon just, you know, there. And we played some improv games, and they're like, well, first they're like, okay, rap. And I was like, yo, freestyle or written? They're like, whatever you want.
This bag. I was like, what should I draw? I'm going to late.
Do it.
I'm listening, though.
Yeah, they were like, rap. You know, I said freestyle or written. They said do whatever you want, so I did both. And then we played some improv games, and then they called me back for the group audition to see the chemistry with the other would-be people, and then they said I was on the show.
And bada bop boom.
Big bop, bop,
and you was on it. What was that experience like? That's like, because I mean, you know, that's middle school for me, man. That's middle school, high school. Like we were watching that. You know, you'd watch the compilations. Oh yeah, blah blah blah. Roast this person, da 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 da. Like, oh yeah, they, you know, the rap battles, da da da. The Zendaya. Like, I remember all that.
Dang, son.
Nah, but like that's.
Wait, when did you graduate high school? 2016.
Oh,
yeah, I was on Wildin' Out 2013 to 2019.
Yep.
What the,
buddy?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You a baby.
I'm up there now. But it's funny too, because like, you know, now it's like, you know, like one day someone's gonna be watching my shit and they're like, oh yeah, I remember when you did it.
Yeah, that's
you guys were doing, you know, it's just the game. But now, like, what was that experience like? Because I mean, you hadn't been on TV yet at that point.
I had not been on TV yet. No. It was dope because for me it was just something that was always on the to-do list. And something that I felt like for me really validated what I was doing. Because, you know, in the early YouTube days, it was always somebody who was like, man, you'll never be on TV. Because I always put that out there. That was my goal, you know, TV, mainstream movie shit. Like, yeah, you'll never be on TV, man. It's just YouTube shit. You know, you little Asian with your pimples. It's like when I like, bro, you're not even that cute. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm adorable. But when I got...
You little cutie patootie, you know?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you are kind of like Kendrick, you know what I'm saying? You one of them little cutie patootie LA dudes, you know what I mean? Yeah, y'all one of those, you know? You one of them
look, the type of shit on they wouldn't understand, okay?
They wouldn't understand.
Why you gotta do that?
You gotta wear the outfit that he wore with the bell bottom jeans.
With the bell bottom?
Yeah, you gotta do that.
I wonder how much the price of bell bottoms went up after that.
Oh, bell bottoms, I mean, listen, they're in right now. You can get them. High key, if you did like a Kendrick for Halloween.
Not doing that. We got too many mutual friends. I don't even make Kendrick jokes.
Okay.
But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, it was a validating moment for me because I was like, look, I told y'all I was gonna be on TV, and here I am doing TV things, you know?
Yeah.
So it was nice, man. It was nice. Shout out to Nick Cannon. He's very like just a supportive person who is all about putting people on, and he's always just trying to like, to this day, even though I'm not on Wildin' Out anymore, he had another show that he was doing. It was like a panel discussion show called Council Culture.
Yeah, I think I remember you put something like that.
Yeah, so he hit me up for that, which was great of him because, you know, he didn't have to do all that. And yeah, man, it's been fun. Like, Wildin' Out really did, you know, YouTube opened up a lot of doors, and then Wildin' Out, like the whole fam at MTV actually, they very once they fuck with you, they fuck with you. I'm saying? So, you know, it's been a nice little gig, and I'm just trying to make movies.
Oh, that's great though. I mean, that's the thing is like, it's just cool to see like, you know, like, because I will say like representationally, if we get into the, you know, but like, it's just cool to see because like, even for like someone like me who's like mixed Asian, like you see that growing up, you're like, oh man, like you can do things like this, you know? Because actually I was watching have you seen the Fat Tuesdays documentary?
No.
So it's actually interesting because that's how Nick Cannon became Nick Cannon, was because of Fat Tuesdays.
Really?
Yeah, it's a Comedy Store. So Tuesdays was the show that they had, which is basically, there's Chocolate Sundays, Crack 'em Up Thursdays, there's all the, the shows like that. Fat Tuesdays was the first.
Interesting.
And so it was an LA show. So what's his name? The comedian that did Bebe's Kids. You know what I'm talking about?
Phase on Love? No.
No.
Who did Bebe's Kids?
Who did Bebe's Kids? The comedian? Can you look up? It was Robin Harris. So he was like the host of this club in South LA. Basically, and it was like the first time Black people, because there was no like Black comedy clubs like that. And so he was doing this in kind of like the early 90s. I think it was like late 80s, early 90s, and then he had died. Okay. And basically, I think it was Joe Torre. They were all like down there trying to be like, all right, well, who's the next host of this show? Who's the next person? But I think they were like, no one can replace Robin Harris. But since Joe Torre was down there, I don't know if it was Joe or Guy. It might have been, who's the younger one? You don't know. It's okay. It's okay. But basically, the younger one started up Fat Tuesdays at the Comedy Store. Okay. Comedy Store was kind of dead at this point. Fat Tuesdays is what brought it back to life. Okay. And so they basically started the show. They were selling out in the Belly Room every fucking Tuesday. Sold it the fuck out. Because there was nothing going on there. Like, it was like the dark era of the store. So the store was like, you know what I'm saying? You would have like Eddie Griffin and Andrew Dice Clay and all them in there just like doing an hour, and everyone's getting their spot bumped, and nobody actually gets to like get on stage because they're all, it's this era of the store, Carlos Mencia, all of them. And so like they're doing that. And then it got to the point where, Fat Tuesdays was so popping that they started doing it in the main room. And then every Tuesday in the main room sold it the out, and then celebrity after celebrity after celebrity, and be a way of like, casting people would go there just to cast people that they saw. And so they'd see, and that's how I think Nick Cannon, like, I think I forgot who it was, but they said, hey bro, you need to come to LA, come do Fat Tuesdays. I see. And so they talk about it in the documentary. I'm sure you know him personally, he could tell you more himself, but it is a really, really cool story of how, like, Hollywood used to be so different. But in a way, it's similar because nowadays, like, we just have the internet. So you find somebody super quick and you're like, hey, come do this thing.
But man, you know what's crazy is like, not everybody that does internet things will translate to doing on camera or stage things. Real. It was a handful of people that they were really trying to get on to the Wild 'N Out cast that had like a following. And then, there's some episodes, man, you might see some people in the background and you're like, why didn't they do anything? And they tried to do things.
They just edited it out.
Because this wasn't working the way they thought it was going to work, you know?
Did y'all pre-write stuff or come up with stuff, or was it all off the dome?
Well, I always tell people like this, it's like they knock out the whole season in like 2 to 3 weeks, right? So you're banging out like 2 to 3 episodes a day. Yeah. And we're really only playing the same 4 or 5 games every episode. Yeah. So of course sometimes you might go home after a day of filming and be like, I should have said this on that game. You know what I'm saying? So now it's just in the back of your head, right? Yeah. And you're only going against the same people every episode. So I might be in the shower. Yeah. I'm gonna say this to Maddie this time. I'm a killer. So and then you go on stage during the Wild Style and you're like, if Maddie says something to me,
I swear to God, I'm gonna get it.
So it's not necessarily that is written, but it's like you do the same plays over and over again, so it gets in your head, right? But people would up and come up to me sometimes before episodes or before Wild Style and be like, yo, I'm about to come after you. So then I'm like, in my head, I'm like, you just up. So now I'm looking up and down. I can look at them. Because it's really only so many things they would say to me. So it's like I have rebuttals from like first grade. You know what I'm saying? That like I can clap back with. Yeah. Sometimes people and literally tell me what they were gonna say to me. Yeah. Like, yo, Tim, I'm about to say this to you, whatever, right? Talking about some, I don't know, egg roll or fried rice or something. I'm like, okay, cool. And then I can easily clap back,
For sure. Well,
set me up.
That's where my last roast battle, I fucked up because I told her my plan. I said, I'm gonna just be really silly. I'm gonna have a good time and just be silly. And she goes, oh yeah, there was a joke where she just called me she just said, she goes, yeah, Maddie self-diagnosed herself with autism, so she doesn't have to talk to people. I think it's just called being a and I was just being like, and I was so gagged the whole time. I didn't have no rebuttals. I just sat there like this, like,
I told you that in confidence.
Yeah, no, I called her because she was skinny, and so I called her Megan the Centipede, and I had some funny little things, but everything she said was just funnier and meaner, and I was like, it really f***ed me up.
You do a lot of those roast battles?
I do, yeah. I'm pretty good at roasting. I've been told I can be kind of mean. These are some good butts.
Thanks, man. I like butts.
That's real. That's real. All the things.
I'm a fan. I mean, I like the Ninja Turtle edition to the Lay's.
I was gonna call the flavor turtle.
Oh, I like it.
Didn't you have the flavor chip that I was supposed to try
I did.
on the show, on your show? You're like, yeah, so we're gonna try these flavor chips. I'll be like, okay.
Yeah, we did. Were they good? Bring them for you? I forgot. Yeah.
No, because I was late that day. Can I tell you something? So wait, I was that day whenever I said, oh yeah, like I set my alarm wrong. Yeah. Oh, I definitely lied. You knew I lied.
Duh. It was the dumbest lie. It was the worst lie.
Yeah, it was bad lie. And it was funny too, because I remember I was like, let me just hold strong and commit to it. No, it was a bad lie. I really did. I woke up and I was like, oh.
This lie. She was like, yo, I set my alarm, but it's in the wrong time zone. Me and Rick were like, what? It was the worst lie.
I know. I was really on some like some high school lie.
It was so dumb.
I was definitely like, oh yeah. So I did the thing, and I'm not a good liar.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm not a good liar. That's how you knew.
It's funny, and I'm glad we kind of brought it up to you.
You did, and I was sure you'd be like, oh yeah. I didn't think y'all was finna do it, and I was like, oh yeah, they brought it up. So I said, the next time I see Tim, I'm just gonna tell the truth. I'm just gonna tell the truth.
I love that. That's so funny. I can't wait to tell Rick. That's so funny.
Bro, I remember too. Y'all be like, mm-hmm.
Is that a fact? Okay.
Oh, wait. So explain exactly how you did that. This white right here.
No sense.
Yeah, not at all. But that's why, looking back, now it's hilarious.
It's great.
It's hilarious now.
Even better that you told me. I love it.
Oh yeah, I was gonna tell the truth.
So funny.
I'm not a good liar. I'm a much better truth teller. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, we will just keep going. Let me just write turtle and then I am done. You know what's funny? That's so funny. Like, hey, I'm done. Yeah. This does look great though. This is really fun.
I enjoy this.
This is a lot of fun. What do you want to call it? Turtle. All right, babe. All right. This is number what? 13. Number 13. Turtle.
Bang.
Oh yeah, because you got your podcast.
Yeah.
With Tim, and I can spell it right.
Really?
Wrong.
Wow. So, did you study that?
No, I just know how to spell shit.
Autistic.
All right.
Autistic.
It's also spelled exactly how it sounds.
I know.
It's not that hard.
And it sounds exactly how it's spelled.
Yeah.
You see this shit, they get
Yeah. That's like abracadabra.
Yeah.
It's all there.
Man.
Yeah. Here, sign whatever color you want to use.
A real one. Let me see.
Yeah, purple.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah. Oh, you got I've been in the industry for a while signature. You got that. Oh, you got a little
You little heat.
Yeah, well, yeah, here's our finished product.
That's fire.
This is pretty great.
It reminds me of like middle school.
Yeah, that was the goal. I just want to be like a whole doodle page.
Shit.
But is there anything you'd like to plug?
Yeah, you can watch my podcasts if you want. Just youtube.com/Timothy for all my stuff. Do Pound Foods podcast, More Tasty podcast. If you need some advice, thanks for tipping podcast. And follow me on Instagram, Chantarangsu.
Hell yeah. Well, thank you guys so much. This has been an episode of Broken Crayons. Thank you, Tim. Thank you for being here. Hell yeah. All right. Well, everybody have a beautiful day. Thank you so much.